Well, Richie, thank you very much for joining me. It's the first chance we've had to speak to you since signing for the club. Just tell us how you're feeling and how excited you are to get going at Port Vale.
Yeah, really excited. The vibe around the place is really good. We've got a buzz, and the new chairman's taken over, and all the fans that are speaking to, they're all really excited to get into the new season. The lads have got a good buzz around them. You come to the place like this and you look around, it's a great place to be, a great pitch, big pitch, and a great fans to follow that.
Now, you've signed from Carlisle, but you spent the remainder of the season at Morecambe and played a massive part in their survival and scored a fair few goals for them. And I think, correct me if I'm wrong, you got an assist here at Vale Park, which made us lose 1-0 against Morecambe. So, you've got goals in you, haven't you? And that's something John Askey's looking for.
Yeah, I think I'd like to think myself as offer a bit more than just goals. I like to think that I work hard and offer other things. Like you said, setting up the goal there was a great game to watch, probably for a neutral, not so much as a Port Vale fan, but I'm sure if you was a neutral, you really enjoyed the game. We came off the pitch not knowing how we won that game. Port Vale battered us, missed the penalty. Our keeper had a great game, and then luckily I set one up there for Adam Collins to score a tap in at the end. But overall, I thought Port Vale played very well. The fans got behind them, and probably the luck were on that side. But hopefully this year we'll have a bit of luck on our side and we get the rub of the green a lot more. What
can the fans expect from you? What would you describe your key strength as? Because looking back on your goals, you scored with your left, your right, and you're really good in the air. So is it sort of an all-round package that the fans can expect, and you can bully a few defenders but also beat them with a bit of pace and ping one in the top bins every now and then, hopefully?
Hopefully. It's
asking for a lot there as well.
Well, you just described the perfect player there, I think, haven't you? No, I think offer as much as I can. I think the minimum you can offer is hard work, and then everything else will sort of happen for you. The harder the work, you're lucky you get. They say that, and it's true. So hopefully I chip in with my fair share of goals, but more or less results is more important to me than anything else. Picking up the results, sort of everything else follows. So that's the main thing.
Now, you would have seen that the club maybe flirted too much with relegation last year, and that not the zone that you don't want to be in, the wrong end of the table. How important is it now for this club to lift themselves up, to be fighting for those promotion spots? It's going to be a difficult year, a lot of good teams in there, but can you see that potential in the squad?
Yeah, definitely. You just take a look around at the club. They've got everything they need to go up. Got a great manager, a great set of lads, a great set of fans. Everything there. Potential to go up. That being said, we've got to concentrate on ourselves. We know it's results based. Whatever happens on that pitch is only us that can control it. So we've just got to keep ourselves focused, keep our heads down and concentrate on ourselves, and everything else will follow.
Now, I imagine before signing you spoke to the gaffer, but there was one player in particular that you spoke to as well here at Port Vale. Luke Joyce, you said, had a big influence over your move here. What did he say to you about the move?
Just general chat, really. Just asking him what's his thoughts on the club and what he thinks, like if I could fit in, and everything he said was positive, especially with the new owners taking over. He was really happy about that and what the visions that they had, and everything from the small bits of details that probably fans don't see to what's happening, everything around the place. So yeah, all positive. Joyce is a good lad, and he said a lot of good things, so a lot of positive stuff, yeah.
And one of those positive is the news that we broke over the weekend, that 3,500 season tickets have been sold, and that's without including the corporate and the boxes and everything like that. Yeah. So there's certainly going to be a good turnout next season by the fans, and they've really bought into this new era at the club, haven't they?
Yeah, definitely. Like I said, the vibe that we've had around the whole place when you're going outside to the fans, like the builders, and they're all chatting to you and they're all excited about what's happening, but fundamentally it's what we do on the pitch. We know that. But obviously the fans that we've got here, if they get behind us, them tough times that you will have in games, it happens, that sometimes you have a few phases in game where everything don't go your way. If the crowd get behind us and give us that little lift, it can drag us through it and get the results that we need. So it's nice to know that if we get the fans behind us and we get the results we need, that everyone's one big unit and we can work where we want to be, really.
First day of pre-season, how's it been?
Tough, yeah, very tough. We know it's not going to be easy. When you do your own stuff out of pre-season and in the off-season, but nothing ever prepares you for that first day and the build up to it. It's that intense. But
I
yeah,
imagine as a
enjoyable.
player though, you don't, as much as you want it easy, you need it tough, don't you? Because that's the best preparation for the
Yeah.
new season.
Definitely, you don't want it to be easy because then you're going into games and you're not probably getting as much out of it. But it's not meant to be easy. It's meant to be hard work to get you to that preparation of that first game. You know, the friendlies come up to it. You don't. Depends how many minutes you get, but nothing ever gets you match fit like games does. So it's got to be a little bit enjoyable as much as hard work it is. You've got to have that enjoyability and that fun factor with it, and the hard work will come with that. Yeah.
And gelling with your new teammates, you got off to a good start with them?
Yeah, they all seem a good bunch of lads. You know, it's the first day. Everyone's sort of like keeping quiet, keeping in the shell. But give them a couple of more days, we'll come out and get to know people a lot more better. But they all seem a good bunch of lads. Yeah.
I'm sure with a player like Tom Pope within your team, you're certainly going to be forced to come out your shell whether you like
Yeah,
it
I
or
think
not.
you've got no choice, have you? With Tom in your team, he'll drag you out your shell. So yeah, he seems all right. He's been nice up to now. So I'm sure there'll be a lot more things happening in the future with Tom and everything else. Yeah.